Today's video is sponsored by Dermatica. I've worked with Dermatica many times now because I've been using them since, well, on and off since November 2020. But if you didn't know what it is a monthly skincare subscription service where you basically go onto their website, you put in your skin concerns, so it could be anything from acne, rosacea, melasma, if you have any pigmentation issues, if you just want your skin to have more of a glow, if you're concerned about fine lines and aging, a whole range of different skin concerns, and you upload pictures of your skin to their website and their dermatology team will assess those images and they will get it all sorted for you. It arrives at your house on a monthly basis. You get this little bottle which is got 28 days worth of product in, or more if you don't use it every day. My skin concerns personally were acne and just wanting to have generally brighter skin and less fine lines and stuff. It has some really good ingredients in it that are actually clinically proven to work. So it's not just like a regular moisturizer. It's usually $19.99, but I do still have my discount code, which is SOPH. I will leave it on the screen. I will link it down below, and it gets you your first month for £2.90 and 10% off your second month. So if you wanted to try it for a couple of months, then you can use that code. You might notice as well, they've had a bit of a makeover. They have a new logo and they also have a new range of products, which, oh my God, these formulas. I do have a new skincare routine, which I've changed ever so slightly. I had been testing out samples of these, which weren't in the final packaging, but this is the final packaging, obviously all of them in their boxes. So they have two new cleansers. The Balancing Glycerin Gel Cleanser, which is targeted for more oily combination skin. It tells you exactly what to do with them on the boxes. This one is sort of like a gel texture and it foams up ever so slightly when you mix it with water, but it's not like super foamy. It doesn't feel like it's stripping your skin. And then the other cleanser is the Caring Squalane Cream Cleanser. This one is more targeted towards dry skin, but I actually use both of these in combination because I have oily skin with dry patches. Depending on how my skin is, I will sort of swap and mix and match these. This cream cleanser has got the most beautiful, soft, slippery, hydrating formula. This one sort of starts off as a cream. When you rub it in, it sort of turns into an oil, and then you add water and it goes into this milky sort of consistency. It is such a nice cleanser for dry skin, and if you want your skin to be feeling like a baby's bum, maybe that's not the technical term, it's a really good one. Then I go in with these two products, which, oh my God, if you want that sort of like glazed donut, going to bed feeling like you're wrapped in a layer of moisture, these are such gorgeous products. There's the Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid and Vitamin B5 Serum. I love a hyaluronic acid serum. This one leaves my skin feeling so like plump and glowy looking and just juicy and delicious. And then on top of that, I use the Soothing Centella Gel Moisturizer, which again, so gentle but so hydrating feeling. The formula of this is like butter. It's not actually made of butter, but it's just that like soft, slippery texture, and they're all fragrance free as well, so I find that that works perfectly for me because I have sensitive skin. I also find that moisturizer works perfectly in combination with the monthly skincare system. And at the moment, I'm kind of doing this skin cycling thing. I'm sort of using this every 2 or 3 days, and the days in between, I'm just making sure that my skin is really moisturized with those other products. And that at the moment is working really well for me. And they also have these two products in the range as well, so it's a full range, but it's simple. So thank you to Dermatica for working with me again. I will leave everything linked down below. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be following Selena Gomez's recent makeup routine because I did do one of these videos a few years ago, but that was when she had a completely different makeup routine. Recently she has been giving us so much makeup content and like skincare stuff on her TikTok, on the YouTube channel of Rare Beauty, and she does seem to have a different routine now, so I thought I would follow her most recent makeup routine on the Rare Beauty channel and see what I think of it. So let's see what Selena has got to say. Let's go.
Okay, all right, we're rolling. Hi guys, get ready with me to do absolutely nothing at my house.
That is such a mood.
Okay. First I'm going to start with my illuminating primer. It's my favorite primer. We have one that's kind of more matte and this one is very fun and glowy. I like to use my hands to apply it.
I really love her. I think she's so funny.
And it kind of gives me this like, it's glowing is what it is.
I do have that primer, however, it has stuff in it that I'm allergic to, so I'm going to use this Kiko one instead. It's the Radiance Boost Serum Face Base, which is very similar actually. So she just takes a whole bunch of radiant primer and smothers it all over her face. One of the things I love about Selena is she just doesn't seem to care. Like, she posts whatever she wants on her TikTok or on her Instagram of her makeup routine, and there was one skincare routine that she did where she just did things in like a completely non-conventional way, and she just posted it and was like, yeah, I mean, that's how I do it. So I love that for her. Radiance primer is done. I am looking very glowy. Next
I'm going to use my Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer, which is one of my favorite products we've ever done.
I also love this product.
Shake it. You can put it on your hands if you want. I'm going to use my foundation brush.
Wait, we use the same shade. Actually, wait, this is not going to match me today because I've not got tan on my neck. And I'm wearing a white jumper. So she gives it a Good old Bash. I do have this brush. I really like it actually. I use this quite often. It is the Rare Beauty, I think it's just their foundation brush, or is it their blush brush? I can't remember. I think it's just their foundation brush. Try and not get it all over my jumper.
What I love about the tinted moisturizer as well is that it has a little SPF in it. Super easy. 2-in-1. Well, you can always use more if you want.
When I first got this tinted moisturizer, I liked it, but I didn't end up using it all the time. Whereas since I went and did a Rare Beauty event and they did my makeup there, they used this on me and I was like, you know what? I need to start using it again because it's a really nice natural tinted moisturizer, but it gives a really like nice glow and a little bit of coverage without being too much.
Next up, concealer. Probably the most underrated product from Rare. I love my concealer so much.
It is a really nice concealer, and you know what? I'm also using the same shade as her, 170W. That is just a weird coincidence. I did not mean to have the same shades as Selena.
All right, I know everybody has opinions on how to do, everyone has opinions on how to do the right concealer way. I don't know. This is just what I do, and I hope for the best.
I mean, yeah, whatever works for you. If it's working for her, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. If some techniques work for you, then keep using them. Fine, whatever. Do what you want. So she just does like tiny little dots of this under her eyes, and then 3 little dots around her nose, and then a little bit on her eyelid as well. I am just gonna put some on my blemishes, which she doesn't have any of, so.
Then I'm gonna use my little brush, concealer brush, kind of circle around. Almost done.
So this is their little concealer brush. I use this quite often for nose contour because it's a really good shape for that, but I think it's supposed to be shaped sort of like finger, like that, so you can just sort of like tap it in, but she does little circles to blend in her concealer. So I am gonna do the same, and then just sort of swipes it across her lid. I do like this concealer. I think it's nice. It's not my favourite product that Rare Beauty makes, but I do think it's a good one. I do find myself reaching for it quite often. Just blending that all around my nose. By the way, I'm going to kind of combine 2 tutorials together because there's the most recent Rare Beauty one, but then also since then, Selena's posted her own sort of daily makeup routine on her TikTok, and they both have slightly different things. The Rare Beauty one doesn't have any eyeshadow, but in her TikTok she did eyeshadow, so I'm going to take the eyeshadow from there. Also, in this video, she doesn't do any powder. In her TikTok, she does loads of powder. So I'm like, Selena, which one is it, and why have you not put powder in this video? Because now I'm like, do I use powder? Do I not use powder? I don't know.
Next, I'm using my Positive Light Under Eye Brightener. I am so excited about this. This is the cool part. It has a cooling metal tip that you can use as you put it in the designated area. Oh, it feels so nice. This is really good for depuffing and getting, you know, the circulation going. Ooh, so pretty.
So she's using the Positive Light Under Eye Brightener, which I think is supposed to be like a skincare concealer sort of hybrid type thing, and it has this metal cooling tip. She sort of dots it first and then swipes it. And it does actually feel really nice and cooling, although I wouldn't just apply it with this. As in, like, you can't really blend it in with this thing. It's mostly just to apply it, and it does feel nice.
I'm gonna use my fingers.
It's definitely very brightening, and it feels really hydrating as well. For me, I find that this is a nice product to put on when I'm not really wearing any makeup and I just want to chuck on a little bit of something. I wouldn't necessarily wear it with makeup because it is more of like a lightweight sort of oily formula, so putting it over the top of concealer I feel like is going to make it crease slightly. However, that has definitely done a nice job at brightening my under eyes. What do we think? And then how does she go with not going with powder?
Next is my Warm Wishes bronzer. I love this product and I really love all the videos that you guys have been showing me on TikTok about it. It makes me so happy. And I just go with the flow of things and I do 2 little dots there. Don't ask me why I love the dots, I just do little right there. Yummo, snatch.
She's so cute. This is one of my most used makeup products of all time. I'm nearly out of it. I do have a backup, it's all good. And I also have the shade Happy Soul. Not that you can tell because it's completely worn off the bottom. Dot, dot. Then she does little dots up here. And then a little bit on her jaw. Oh god, I just got that on my earring. Hang on, what stage of her other one does she then go in with powder? Because look at my under eyes. Look how badly they've creased. So I'm just gonna blend this out first. In her TikTok video, she takes powder after she's done her bronzer. So I am also gonna do the same. Does anyone else, when they're trying to blend out the contour or bronzer on their forehead, go like this to like bring their forehead down from their hairline, or is that just me? If you ever see me blending out my cream products in my videos and I'm doing this, it's to try and like lower my forehead. Like, I feel like it pulls it away from my hairline. I don't really know if that actually does anything, but... You know what? I never usually do bronzer on my jawline because I find that it just kind of looks like I've got an orange line around my face and I've not blended my foundation properly, but we will do it for Selena. So this is the time where in her TikTok she goes in with the powder, and I'm going to use the shade Light. Oh, this is kind of pink toned. I forgot about that. I've not used this in ages. I find that it doesn't set my makeup as much as other powders.
I love our powder because it doesn't kind of leave this super white under eye. You can put as much as you want and it will still kind of have a soft but gentle coverage.
Powder is very much needed. So let me just re-blend and then take a sponge with some powder on. God, I never use a sponge to put my powder on. This feels so weird. Oh my god, no. Why has that gone so weird looking? Oh no. That just feels so not nice. Like it's gone all cracked looking. Why does that not work for me? She just seemed to put it sort of under her eyes, so I'm not going to put any on my forehead. That is so bizarre. Why did it do that on me?
Next is my Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. This one has been a favorite and I want to say thank you guys so much for using it and loving it as much as I love it, because it is one of my favorite products. I keep saying that about everything, so I'm sorry, but I just really am proud of my
As you should be, because they're stunning.
Very little. If you've never tried my blush, my liquid blush, I would just encourage to do one dot. You'll see why.
She's not wrong about that. She's using the shade Bliss, I think it was. I've got the shade Hope, which is the next shade down from that.
Right there. Here. Super pigmented. Woo!
You know what I saw the other day? She posted that if you wipe off the excess product of the Rare Beauty blushes, there's a little love heart. There is. I can see that there's a little heart in there. I think some of my bristles are kind of in the wrong place. They're almost hearts, right? In the middle. Some of those have worked with like a little love heart in the middle. Maybe not. Why does mine not do the same? Anyway, back to the makeup. Don't mind me. And she just blends it with her brush all the way up her cheeks. I don't think that's enough, you know. I want more blush than that. She puts a bit on the tip of her nose.
Next, I'm really excited about this one. It is my Positive Light Silky highlighter. It's so pretty and it's in the pebble form, which is one of my favorites. It's so cute. It's I can't. All right. Okay, I'm too excited.
It is a stunning highlighter, and you know what? I've not used this shade yet. It's the kind of pinky tone shade called Mesmerize. So hopefully it will add a bit more of like a blushy glow.
So pretty. Ooh, can't help it. Sorry. I'm too excited. Little here. I just want to keep putting it everywhere.
That has added a bit of extra blush, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Hasn't it? It's sort of like a blush topper. She also does a little bit on the end of her nose, which I used to do all the time. I have not done that in forever. I see what she means though. That shade is beautiful. Look at that.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Next is my Brow Harmony Shape and Fill Duo. I love this product so much because it's just really fun with all the little gadgets. And another little spoolie.
I need that.
I kind of start halfway through the brow.
Okay.
And kind of slowly take it out.
Her brows look very natural. I don't have the same product, but I do have this Max Factor one, which is the Max Factor Real Brow Duo Kit, which looks very similar. And then drag it out. She doesn't seem to do much, if anything, through the front of the brows, so I'm just literally just going to brush up with what's left on my brush. For the eyeshadow, I'm going back to her TikTok video because she didn't do any in the Rare Beauty video. She just goes in with mascara, but I want something a little bit different, you know? I want to see how Selena does her eyeshadow. So she takes some of this on her finger and puts it on her eyes and said that she's seen some people online putting this on her eyes, which I've used this on my eyes before. I probably should not have powdered my eyelids, but we move. Wait, I think she's using the more golden toned one. Maybe she used this one instead, because hers definitely looks a bit more golden, so just put some of that over the top. Hers definitely doesn't look as white as mine.
I'm gonna try this. Well, I almost broke it. I thought I did, but
the fact that she also just dropped stuff on the floor, like, same, Selena, same.
I thought it was cute. I know, I'm a loser.
You are
Now
not a
I'm
loser.
going
Stop
to-
saying that.
Well, I gotta be honest, I'm horrible at eyeshadow. I don't know what I'm doing. I just do things that
That looks cute.
I feel look pretty.
She takes a sort of like purpley mauve shade. I'm going to take this one from the Came to Play eyeshadow palette because I don't have the same one that she's using, but this shade looks quite similar. She started off by winging it out, but then she sort of brings it. Actually, maybe I'll go with this one. It's slightly darker. Like that, and then focuses on the outer corner and sort of does this little V pattern. Like that, and then back through her crease, and then she sort of blends that back through, and it's just quite a subtle little winged out shape, which I think looks really cool. I am still learning that I 1,000,000% should not have set my eyelids because these eyeshadows don't really show up that much on my lids, and I think it's because I've set them with loads of powder. She said she has no idea what she's doing, but she's done a lot better job than I have with that.
Next is my Perfect Strokes mascara. This has been such a cool experience with mascara because I'm not great at that kind of liking a lot of mascara because it always falls under my eyes and it drives me crazy. Very proud of this because it's not waterproof, but might as well.
And she just does her top lashes in pretty much every video that I've seen her apply this mascara. And you know what? She's not wrong. A lot of mascaras I find will get oily and sort of transfer onto my skin throughout the day. This one doesn't do that. My eyelashes on this eye are just doing their own thing today. Like, they don't want to cooperate. Some of them are sticking this way, some of them are sticking that way, some of them are sticking that way. That will do. I always feel like I look so different when I don't put mascara on my lower lashes.
Next is my Kind Words lip liner. All right, now everybody has a different technique. I like to go a little over, just a little bit.
I'm glad she said that because same. I don't really use this shade very often. This is the shade Talented.
Okay.
I don't really reach for this one because I thought it was going to be quite light and orange toned, but it's actually a really nice, cool toned, my lips but better kind of shade on me. Are they sure that she's not using the shade Fun? Because hers looks a lot more orange. It does say on the screen that she's using Talented, and that's the one that I'm using.
Pretty, this color is Talented.
Then maybe there's some kind of filter on this video, maybe it's the lighting, but like on her it looks really orange, on me it looks really, it's like a cool toned, almost like greyish sort of colour. Then she did say she's using Talented. How interesting that it looks completely different on me.
Finally, it's the 4-in-1 Always Optimus Spray. It is so nice. You're gonna make sure to shake it, and we're gonna set it. Oh, I love the way it smells. Guys, I think that's it.
And now I'm looking extremely glowy. I think she might have filmed this on the front camera on her phone because it doesn't look super high quality. And so I think maybe that's why it's like sort of low light. In her TikTok video, you could see her skin texture a lot more, whereas this one looks very, very smooth. There we go. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm now looking incredibly glowy. I might just put a tiny bit of powder. Let me just put a tiny bit on. Let's do a little bit on my chin. Just here, and then a tiny bit on my forehead. Like, I love the glowy look, but I just know that this would not last on me. This is my finished Selena Gomez makeup routine for 2023.
I have a hot date with some ramen noodles.
That highlighter is just like, oh, the way that it catches the light. I love the little like blushy highlight on the end of the nose. That reminds me of how I used to do it, and I've not done it like that in ages, so maybe I'm gonna start doing it again like that. It's definitely different for me, but I do like it. I think it looks cute. The only thing that I would change is putting on more powder and maybe some powder bronzer. So that has been me following Selena's makeup routine. If there are any other celebrities that you want to see me try their makeup routine, please let me know. I will leave everything linked down below, including my Dermatica discount code if you guys want to check that out. I hope you guys are doing good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!